So OpenAI put out a blog post today saying that they were the ones that hacked HuggingFace a couple of days ago. And it happened partly due to a model that was currently being trained. And this wasn't at the direction of any OpenAI employee. It was just a model that was trying to get a good score in its training eval, which realized that it could break out of OpenAI's servers, break into HuggingFace, find the answer key file on HuggingFace, decrypt it, and then use that answer to get a really good score on the eval, which it totally succeeded at all of that end to end. And this actually caused HuggingFace, the company, to be responding to a security incident because they noticed that they were being hacked. They were actively being hacked. And this is, the OpenAI blog post calls this unprecedented, which is an interesting word, partly because, I do think this whole chain has not happened before, but it's also totally predictable in the sense that, literally Palisade has thought about this exact kind of thing. We are interested in loss of control, where loss of control is an AI system beginning to do things that its developers didn't intend, and ultimately getting to the point where we're unable to regain control of such a system. We're not at that point yet. Ultimately, the OpenAI engineers figured out what was happening and were able to shut it down or stop it from happening. And in collaboration with HuggingFace, who was like, "Hey, we're being hacked." I'm not sure exactly how that went down, but it's going to be an interesting postmortem to read at some point if they publish it. I think this event is the kind of thing that tells you, I think this event tells you the kind of thing that AI is. AI doesn't automatically come with human values and guardrails installed in it. And so when you're training an AI to perform well at a task, the AI can potentially perform very well at that task without respecting human laws, without respecting direction. It can do it without any human being wanting this particular outcome to happen. And I think that fact is extremely important for the present moment and for also how the future goes. But I think this particular hack is not it's not like HuggingFace is about to go out of business because they had a security breach that was found and fixed. That's not the sort of thing that happens. I also don't think OpenAI is about to go out of business because their model hacked a company. I think ultimately these two parties will settle this and it will be fine. But we should take this as evidence around the nature of AI technology and our understanding of that technology, and try to learn as much from it as possible. For one thing, OpenAI said that it was in training with some of the cybersecurity safeguards disabled. And you might wonder, well, why were the safeguards disabled? And the answer to that might very well be that it's more annoying to try to train a model while there are safeguards going off to prevent it from doing cyber stuff, especially if you're training it to do cyber stuff. And currently, that's just completely up to the discretion of whatever AI company, which safeguards they're going to use either during training or during internal deployment or even during external deployment. And it's sort of like an honor system or a grading yourself situation. I also think it's relevant that it happened during training because this demonstrates, empirically, that models during training, without even being internally deployed, without being externally deployed, can have real-world effects. They can break out of their environments. Now, obviously, these environments will get strengthened, so it's like a cat and mouse game. But they can break out of their environments and have real effects on real people, even before anyone has signed off on the model going out into the world. A thing that I worry about in my work at Palisade is what an AI will do in order to achieve whatever goal it has. Now, it might be the case that the goal that it has is just solely to complete whatever request it was currently given, either in training or by a human. But that alone doesn't make its ability to pursue goals in the world safe. And this is evidence about that claim. And then secondarily, another thing that I worry about is AI having its own goals that no human tried to instill into that AI. And I claim that this incident is not evidence about that second kind of scenario, or at least is not obviously like direct evidence about it.
Okay, cool. Is there anything else you want to say?
Nope. Thank you very much.